being who has seen what remains when everything else is removed. Everything else is removed. There is one freedom that cannot be confiscated, one freedom that cannot be beaten out of you, one freedom that survives even in chains, the freedom to choose your attitude in any given set of circumstances. This, I came to understand, is the last of the human freedoms. You may ask, how can attitude matter when surrounded by suffering? It matters because suffering is not merely physical, it is existential. When a man loses purpose, suffering becomes annihilation. But when a man sees purpose within suffering, it becomes sacrifice. There is a difference. In the camps, those who survived longest were not always the healthiest, but those who had something yet to fulfill, a child waiting, a manuscript unwritten, a task incomplete, a love unfinished. The body weakens quickly when the future disappears, but when the future calls, the body listens. You must understand this clearly. Life does not ask you what you expect from it. Life asks what it expects from you. And the moment you reverse that question, you begin to live differently. Modern man often searches for happiness, but happiness cannot be pursued directly. It must ensue. It arises as the byproduct of meaning fulfilled. When you chase pleasure, you become hollow. When you chase status, you become anxious. When you chase comfort, you become fragile. But when you pursue meaning, even through difficulty, you become strong. Now let me speak carefully about suffering. Suffering in itself is not necessary, but when it is unavoidable, it can be transformed. The man who sees himself as a victim collapses under suffering. The man who sees himself as responsible, even in suffering, retains dignity. Dignity is internal. It does not require applause. It does not require freedom of movement. It requires alignment between conscience and action. In the darkest nights of captivity, I would reconstruct in my mind the lectures I would one day deliver about the psychology of the camp. I imagined standing before audiences, explaining the very suffering I was enduring. In doing so, I transformed the present pain into future purpose. This is a powerful principle. When you frame present hardship as preparation for future contribution, pain becomes investment. And investment implies return. Now let us speak about work. Work is not merely a means of survival. It is a means of self-transcendence. When you dedicate yourself to a task larger than your own comfort, you step beyond yourself. Self-transcendence is the essence of existence. A man becomes fully human when he forgets himself in service to a cause. Notice this carefully. The more you aim at yourself, at your own happiness, your own satisfaction, the more it slips away. But when you aim at meaning, at contribution, fulfillment arrives uninvited. In our time, many struggle not because life is unbearable,